Hey guys, it's all Pranav this side once again, and I'm seriously proud of you for making up to this point. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to immerse inside this video because in this video we are going to talk about Facebook targeting, the kind of audience that we are willing to target for our results, the kind of results that we are trying to achieve, right? So, see, Facebook has got a lot of data, but you need to tell Facebook that Facebook, these are the kind of people whom I want to target. So Facebook will start putting in them for you, pulling them up for you. Because in Facebook, like you have the interest-based targeting, you have the behavior-based targeting, you have the targeting based on demographic, right? You can target people according to their interest, their daily activities that they are doing, and all of it is inside of Facebook. You want to learn it, right? You want to target people according to your business, right? So what you have to do is just think about your targeting in your mind and you will find all of it inside of Facebook. And how to do that, I'm going to teach you inside this video, right? And guys, this is serious. You want to register for the Facebook workshop, the live Facebook workshop that I am doing. Because see, all the things I have taught you inside bootcamp, they are super amazing. And in that workshop, we are going to talk about timeline domination because timeline domination is the set of 88 plus more videos, which is actually the real stuff inside Facebook. I mean, the most advanced stuff which no one actually talks about, right? So that is what I'm going to discuss inside that free workshop, right? Plus few more knowledge, few more information, the breakthroughs, the advanced stuff. That is literally what I'm going to talk about inside this free workshop. So register for the free workshop right away and dive inside this video right away, right? So let me move over to my laptop once again, switch over to my laptop screen and let's do it.
Hey there! So in the last video, I showed you how to create the custom conversion and also I showed you how to create the ad. I mean the basics of the ad, the first part of the ad creation process. Now, I told you that in the next video I will be covering the ad targeting because that's a big topic, that's a big subject, alright? So this is the video where I will be covering ad targeting. Now, let me tell you that ad targeting is subdivided into multiple categories, right? So let me write it down for you. Subdivided into multiple categories. All right. So one, you have the custom audience. All right. Then you have the lookalike audience. Then you have the interest based. Then you have the demographic based. All right. Alright, and you have the behavior based, plus you have few more categories. Alright, so let me show it to you. Let us go back to the ads manager in the ad creation setup that we just did right now, and over here, see, you will have two options. Number one is a new audience in the form of custom audience. Now we have not created any custom audience and I'm showing you this thing from the basics. So what I will do is I will do another video for doing only the custom audience, right? So I will take care of custom audience and the lookalike audience in another video. Meanwhile, let me show you the other four type of audiences which can be selected with the help of interest, demographic, behavior, and the other one, right? So you will go over here, and in here what you are going to do is you are going to select the targeting that you want. All right, so let's say, just in case you don't want any targeting, you just want to go plain and simple and you want to select everyone with with these countries and with this particular age, gender, and you are good with the targeting that you have selected and you don't want to select any particular interest, you are fine. But of course you have to go with the interest and the other things because you have to be refined. But just in case you are running a widespread campaign in which every person comes in your targeting, I have not heard anything like that, but maybe in your business then you don't want to select this. But if you have multiple if you have a business where of course you will be needing the targeting, which 99.99% businesses do require, then go ahead. All right, so click on browse. As I said that you have multiple options: demographic, interest, behavior, more categories. So you have to go ahead, research according to your business what seems apt according to you, right? So let's say I click on demographics. So I have multiple demographics over here. I have education based, financial based, home, life event, parent, politics, relationship, work. I mean, a lot of things, right? So let's say if I want to go ahead with education, so what I can do is I can select the university. For example, all the people who have studied in Oxford. Alright, so all the people who have studied in Oxford, so I can target them, right? So this is the education level. Let me cancel it, so because I don't want to make it a very small subset, right? So let's say if I want to see the field of study, so maybe the field of study is science. Okay, mathematical sciences, maybe that's our targeting according to your business. Or maybe if I don't want to go ahead with the education level, maybe let's say if I want to go ahead with the life event, so anyone who has an anniversary coming within the next 30 days, or maybe the date of birth, or maybe the friends of somebody, closer friends of men whose birthday is in 0 to 7 days, right? Or maybe want to go ahead with relationship, so the relationship status is in a relationship. So let's say you are selling cakes, and Valentine's Day is coming up, or maybe divorce, so maybe domestic relationship, or maybe single. So you are selling a dating course, so you can go ahead with this single relationship status, or maybe the work, so you can go ahead with employers. So let's say if you want to target people of a particular company, you can go ahead with this. So just make sure that you are selecting a company which is huge enough to have been to be featured inside Facebook targeting, or maybe the industries, right? The legal services. Let's say you want to make up. Let's say you want to target the sales people. Let's say you want to target the production people. Let's say you want to target the military people, right? You can go ahead and select anything. Maybe the office timing, small businesses, right? So anything up to you. Then you have the interest based targeting, so you can select interest as per people. So let's say you want to select people who are interested in films, right? Let's say you want to select people who are interested in reading books. All right, so let's say you have a product, so you want to go ahead and target people who are interested in reading books, so you can see the potential reach. And at the same time, you also want the education level to be somebody who is at a university, right? Now this is the combination which you have made. Also you can play around with the excluding of audience or with the narrowing of audience. So let's say this is the targeting in which you will be targeting to both of these people. Now if you want only the university people but interested in reading books, right? Interested in reading books. So where was that? Okay. Now this is the narrowing of audience. And as you just saw that this audience size has decreased because now we have narrowed down the audience to this people, the people studying in the university and interested in reading books. So you can sell your books to those people, right? So you can select anything according to your wish. Or maybe let's say you want to exclude few people, right? So studying in university, let's say maybe according to a business, let me go back to the same audience. Let's say Harvard University is the employer, right? And I want to narrow down the audience to, let's me go ahead with the same selection once again. All right, let's say, okay, so all the people who have been a part of Harvard University are in the age group 30 to 45 and they are interested in reading books, so 1700 people. But I want to exclude few people, so I don't want the people who likes watching action films. I mean, see, this is just a random thing which I am doing right in front of you, right? So let's say according to my business, the example which I took right now, let's say I want to target people who like coffee. I will write it over here and coffee time. Wow. the coffee bean and tea leaf. Amazing. So all these are my customers, right? Coffee preparation. All right. So this person likes coffee preparation. This is a part of my targeting. Coffee as an interest. Wow. Coffee houses. That's great. And I want to exclude few people. Let's say I don't want to have people who like tea, right? So I want to only target people who like coffee but they don't like tea. You will see that this number has been dropped. Like if I remove the exclusion, you will see this number going up. But I only want people who are only into coffee but they are not into tea. So I have removed this audience. I mean, you can go ahead and play around with this as much as you can, right? So let me remove this right now. Let me show you one or few more things, because this is something that you have to check daily. Because if you are serious about Facebook marketing, if you are serious about increasing your business, you will find multiple options over here, right? You cannot even believe, but you will have so many options over here. Your eyes will be just jawed upon this particular thing, because this is so huge. Come over to behavior. Anniversary. Oh wow. Automotive. All right. So you want to you are an insurance company. You want to target people according to motorcycle brand, or maybe the new vehicle buyers, or anything. B2B, charitable donations, a number of things, digital activities. So all the people who are console gamers. So if you are a gaming company, you can target them. So if you want to target the Facebook page admins, you can target them. You can target Facebook payment users. So all the people who do payments on Facebook, you can target them as per in the last 90 days. Internet browser use. So if you have a Google Chrome extension, you can target all the people who are using Google Chrome, right? So you can target anything. The primary email domain is Gmail. So okay, so you want to target those people. Let's say you have a Gmail extension coming up. Let's say you have a software coming up. Let's say you are a job company, right? The one who provides job. So you want to target few people who are in job A and you have a placement which can take them to job number B. So you can do that, right? You can target people as per media, as per the mobile device which they are using, right? And purchase behavior, residential profile, soccer, travel. I mean, a lot of things. You can go ahead and see into more categories. Nail care. This is the only thing which is available over here right now, because but this will also vary as per country. All right. So in few other countries, you will have more options over here. So a bunch of things are available over here. So what you can do is you can go ahead and target people as per your need. One piece of advice: either make it really big. So if your product is widespread, if your product is really huge and you believe that it is likable by every set of audience, then make it really huge. Otherwise, if you believe that your product is okay, so for previous example, I will take the example of coffee, maybe a t-shirt, because everyone needs coffee, everyone needs a t-shirt, so it can be taken by everyone. So I can keep a huge set of audience over here, right? But let's say if you have a little bit a product which is not likable by everyone, a product which is not consumable by everyone, so you will want to refine your audience, you will want to narrow down your audience, you will want to exclude some people. So maybe a product like a software company we are, right? So I will want to extremely precise my targeting. I want number one, number two, number three. I mean, the first thing that you have to use is your common sense, right? So let's say as a digital marketing company, as a software company, or as a company which comes up with training courses, right? So I will, let's say, go ahead and target people, maybe Gary Vaynerchuk, right? The ones who are in the field of tech, the ones who are in the field of internet industry. So I will make use of the number one thing that has been given to me by God is common sense. So I will write things like that, right? And let's say I will go ahead and write maybe Neil Patel, right? So all the people who are known in the internet industry, I will go ahead and write them, and maybe I will narrow it down, and I will say, let's say if I have a email marketing training coming up, so let's say I say Aweber. So all the people who are using Aweber, so let's say I want to use them, let's say I want to target them. I mean, I can play around with this, right? So just use your common sense, write down the things which should be in your targeting, and you are good to go, right? Once again, the custom audience and the lookalike audience I have explained in the other video. I'm going to explain in the other video, so you can see that. And I have done this training video in advanced detail inside timeline domination. So if you want, see, I have to be plain and transparent, right? That is the paid course. So I have given enough value, more value inside the course, right? So if you want, you can go ahead and get enrollment inside that course. Otherwise, you can just play around, right? You can simply play around, you will find all the options by yourself. All right, so this is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.